See, I'm not a TED speaker. I'm just the head of the organizing committee here. So please don't, please don't be frightened by looking at these papers. It is not going to take long at all. I'm going to be very short. Okay, not very short. I'm going to be short. Yes. Okay. So first, before thanking anybody, I would first like to apologize to everyone here, the audience, the speakers, for not going according to the schedule. We had to alter it because of a few reasons, but we haven't gone behind the schedule. We are far ahead of it, as usual, as we are always. So yes, on that note, I would like to start my note of thanks. So before, actually thanking people, I would first like to tell you all or share, since TED is always sharing an idea, I would first like to share on how this event was basically supposed to happen. So the entire idea of organizing a TEDx came out of sheer determination to prove our ability and strength to the people who questioned it. When I was in my second year, the first edition of TEDxPSGtech happened, and I don't know. And people here were definitely not involved in the organizing committee. The event did not turn out to be that good. And for the sins of the previous organizers, we had to face a lot of humiliation, basically. I might use the word humiliation, but I'm not exaggerating at all. From the TED people and from a lot of other people also. So everybody had tremendous faith that we would obviously falter or fail or stand humiliated, ashamed, and all of those things. So we just decided one thing. We did not want to sit like ducks, not knowing what to do. Everybody advised to drop this off, but we decided to stand up, fighting for our pride, basically. So this is how the entire idea of TEDx came into play. So going by the words of Harvey Specter, we always wanted to win big. So that's how TEDx PSG Tech kicked off. So first, thank you for introducing me as the head of organizing committee. I'm not here standing as the licensee holder of TEDx PSG Tech, but as the proud head of the organizing committee of TEDx PSG Tech. So first, thank you so much, Menaka ma'am, because you have been a pillar of support for us. You're the most coolest faculty in the college. So I am using double superlatives here, going by Shakespeare. You are the most coolest faculty any organizing team can have. Thank you so much, ma'am. So I would like to thank all the speakers individually. So starting off with my friend, Subha. I'm so happy seeing one of my fellow mates talking in a TED event, basically. So just when I thought you were in my league, you did this magic on stage and went out of mine. So you are like, and everybody here are just, dumbstruck. Uh, and I, as your friend, feel very proud of you. And I'm sure everybody would look up to people like you. And going by your words, you're again the catalyst for change. Hope you have inflicted a lot of things on us. On me basically. And I hope everybody else also becomes the catalyst for change. And you've been very inspiring also. Thank you so much, Suba. Yes. So next, uh, Mrs. Sita Murthy, ma'am, you're such a sweet person, so easy to talk to. Um, I'll just tell you one thing. I had a principal who used to ask me to tuck in my shirt, comb my hair, and then thrash me for not studying properly. And he did all. He was not okay. Yes, he was. He was doing all these things. But yes, but look at you. How cool you are. I so wish I had a principal like you. Everybody here would obviously wish they had a principal like you. So, first thing, most of the times you're traveling, so you're not at school, which is obviously going to be a great advantage to the students. And then, of course, even when you're at school, you don't ask them to study. You basically ask them to do a lot of other activities other than studying, because your TED talk here is how limitless learning can be when we are all stuck in these four walls of classroom with a lot of books and textbooks. So, thank you so much for bringing out the best from each and every student you have met. And of course, we look up to people from your school. That is the best we can do. I cannot look up to you and inspire. Get to be like you. Maybe we'll try people. Coming out of your school. Yes, we'll try being people like them. Uh, and and I'm sure everybody would want to do another 12 years of schooling under you. Thank you so much for honoring us, ma'am. Thank you. So, Mr. Jashwin Rebello, see, he is basically the only and the best light art photographer in India. I mean, just okay. I mean, if I would, I am sure everybody would have noticed me wearing a suit in the morning, and now I am not with it. So you may be basically wondering why this guy is like, morning summa for running around the place. He was wearing a suit. Now he's coming, standing on the stage. He's not wearing something like that. I mean, look at his attire. Look how simple he is. And even if I don't learn this from him, then I am not going to learn anything from anybody else. So I just felt humbled by your presence and just thrilled by your skills also. I mean, I can, uh, you're very thrilling basically. And at the same time, I'm so honored to have you here to feature you in TEDxPSGtech. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing us with your presence. Thank you. Um, Dr. Sudhakar, sir, I think I must do another degree note of thanks to actually thank you. I mean, I cannot tell you are, I don't know in which category should I actually bring you in because you seem to be limitless, you seem to be the entire sky. I mean, you just change, you can attend a medical conference, you can attend a conference on biotechnology, anthropology, life science, human rights. So, I mean, yes, sir, I had to undergo a crash course to study your degrees only. If I had to memorize them, I'm sure it would have never been possible for me. I would have flunked basically. So I think there can be a textbook published on the number of degrees and the degrees you have done. Thank you so much, sir. So if there is a textbook, I mean, so and okay, okay. So if any of you see, please don't go for career counseling after your 12th standard and then end up in PhD Tech. Please buy a copy of that book. You will know what are the courses available in all over India. Okay, please do buy that book. Yes, okay. So, sir, and we also promise you that I mean, most of us are people who will obviously come. I mean, graduate as engineers and will not utter another word on how tough engineer is going to be because it is not a joke to do 120. I don't know the number also. So I am that blank on the number of degrees that you have done. So I'm just deeply humbled standing here to thank you. I'm so thankful to you for giving me this opportunity to thank you basically because you're such a great person. And for someone like you to be so simple, so down to earth, it just, I wish you would soon become the president of India, sir. Thank you. So, thank you so much, sir. Oh, so, Mr. Nivas Prasanna, I was very afraid to talk to you basically since you're such a popular person and I don't know. See, I'll tell you how you need not, please don't think I have some personal contact with him. I just messaged him on Facebook and the next reply I got was his number. He's such a, I mean, the words he spoke on stage are so true, are so genuine that he actually stays in such a manner that people want to go get attracted to him, by him, and obviously his music, which I cannot just comment upon. So, you wanted the event to be very perfect. You perfected me basically, which motivated us and the team. You were so humble, so easy to talk to also. We are so thankful to have met you and interacted with you. And please don't worry, sir. Nobody will torture you here asking for selfies because we've learned a lot from your talk, basically. I'm saying this statement on the belief that I have on you people. Please don't spoil it. Please don't spoil it, especially the ones who were whistling sitting in the last. Please don't ask for a selfie. Yes, he's basically, I don't think he's that kind of a person. Yes. So, and I'm very sorry for interrupting you during your composing also. So thank you so much for coming here, sir. Thank you so much. We're deeply humbled. We look forward. I mean, maybe after another year, entire PSG Tech would be proud that, Nivas Prasanna was here just to perform and speak to the person, which is obviously not going to be possible in the upcoming years. I'm very sure of it. Thank you so much for coming here, sir. Thank you. So, coming to Mrs. Radhika Nathan, she's not here, but I would like just to, I like bragging about the fact that she's my aunt. So let it sink in. Please, people, clap for me. Uh, she's my aunt, so I am so proud of her basically. Okay, so I like bragging this because it is true. Again, Harvey Specter. Yes. So I like bragging this because it is true. She's my aunt, so I cannot comment on how easy she was to talk to or how willing she was to come, because immediately I asked. The next word she told me was, "I'll just come, no problem." That's it. But from the feedback from the organizing committee, she was such a nice person to speak to, so encouraging, so easy to move on. I'm sure Subha, obviously, you would agree with it. You were spending hours of talking with her. I'm so proud of her, and at the same time, so honored that she's from my family, and I got her to feature it in TEDxPSGtech in my tenure as a student. Thank you, Auntie, and I wish you would be Auntie. Yes, I can. I want to use the word Auntie. Yes. So thank you, Auntie, and I wish I could be like you. Yes. So now, the heroes of today's event, apart from the speakers, are the entire organizing committee. So I've had the best team, the most obedient ones, and of course, very sincere. So first, I mean, I this is my signature style of giving a note of thanks. So people who know it, yes, it might actually bore you, but it will be good once I call the people onto the stage. So all the final years, please come onto the stage. I want to introduce you by the names. Please, all the final years. So the third years, please gather it on one place. You'll be the ones next called upon. So don't make delays, okay? Yes. So they are the final years who have been in the organizing committee, who have worked out a lot to make this event happen. So okay, going by the names, Sujay, Sai, Swami, Varshni, Gayatri, Pavitra, and Kirtana. So they are, and everybody has worked equally. I cannot introduce them to you as as the head of this particular team or that particular team, because they have all worked simultaneously in just one motive, just to make the event a grand success. And from the clubs, yes, I am sure the event was a grand success owing to the work done by these people. Thank you so much. And there's another guy I want to thank. I don't know if he's in the hall or he's too shy to come up on the stage. He's my friend, Salman. He's from the same class as me. Every logo, every design you look outside, the posters, everything, the ID cards, everything was designed by that guy. He spent hours of sleepless nights designing everything. So a special mention to Salman for helping me out. Thank you so much. And if he's here, okay, yeah. Salman, please stand up. Thank you so much, Salman, for helping me do everything. So he's basically a very shy person. That is why he always takes the backstage. Thank you so much. So, okay, coming to the third years, this event would have been impossible. The right term ability to use is for the third years. This event would have been not. I mean, you shouldn't use this sentence for me. This for the third years. This event would have been impossible without the third years. All the third years, please do come on to the stage. Please, quickly, because they are all out of thanks. It might sound very nice to the organizing committee, but at one stage, people will obviously get bored. So please. So each and everything you see here, the food served, the hall arrangements, the audio mixer, everything was arranged by these people. When I have such a team like this, why can't I be the head of organizing committee, or why can't anybody be the head of organizing committee of TEDx PSG Tech? My team is again my strength. It is because of these people this event is happening today. I want you all to give a standing ovation to the team, please. So yes, thank you. And to the indispensable volunteers from the second years, thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for helping us out in everything I have, and I mean everything we do. So thank you so much. And for the record, Brigadish sir, Nivas Prasanna sir, he was the one whistling from the last, whistling continuously from the last. So yes, he's such a die-hard fan of you. Yes, coming back to the vote of thanks. Okay, I mean, I'll make sure I cook it. I mean, I finish it off very soon, and you can all listen to Uire no Uire. So I'm very sorry. And finally, if I don't thank these seniors, the event would be incomplete. They had no need, they had no benefit, nothing out of this event, but they are still here because they love this place. They love the people here. Thank you so much, Ashwin Anna and Sashti Anna, for being here. Thank you so much. I mean, your presence here means a lot to the entire organizing team. Your upliftment. They're all people who are actually passed out of PSG Tech and they are still here for the event. Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much. Sashti Anna is unfortunately not with us. Ashwin Anna, thank you so much. Yes. So yes, how can I forget Akash? Akash, you are the guy I rely on. And even you didn't even look up when I spoke. I mean, you were so involved with your videography. So thank you so much. You will get to see the magic of Akash quite soon. He's so sincere, hardworking, a perfectionist, and he's very honest and he's very trustworthy also. So you have no idea how much I mean this. Thank you so much, Akash. I just know what is thank you. Thank you. So yes, if there was any discomfort caused, any problem faced by any of you here, I am sure it would have been my mistake or my negligence. I am so sorry and I apologize on behalf of my team for all the inconvenience caused. And my team will make sure nothing like this happens in the next editions of TEDx to come. So I am so sorry. Okay. Yes, okay, yes, I'm so sorry. In the next editions of TEDx to come, so because I have such a strong team, and when they'll be working without me, I'm sure they'll do thousand times better than this. I'm very sure of the fact. So everybody, I don't want you to feel bored, so I'll finish it off. Signing off in my signature style. I'm so with inexplicable emotions and a lot of pride. This is Sham Siddharth, head of organizing committee, TEDxPSGtech. Thank you.